Hey everybody, this is Tyrolan, and we're going to be getting a new Let's Play. And for those of you who don't know, we'll watch the fun little intro here. Oh yes, New Vegas. Ah man, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I'm going to shut up while we watch this beginning out.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Oh yes. Oh, this game. Well, as you can tell, we're playing Fallout New Vegas here. And, I have played this before. But, and beat it. But I'm going to play it a little different this time through. It's semi-blind, because I didn't find everything. And here we are in the beginning.
You're awake. How about that?
How about that? I got shot in the face.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings.
Alright.
Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Sure. It is not the courier. We're gonna go with my old chestnut, Dirk Gently.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Yeah, you jerk.
I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs.
Well, thank you.
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
How would I know? Oh, I know what you're
How'd
doing.
I do?
Well, we are male. We are Caucasian in this one. Let's see what the presets are, because that just looks silly. I don't know what it is. It's a shadow underneath the chin or something that just makes it look really, really silly. I don't know. Anyway. Let's, all these are absolutely awful. Let's go semi-road warrior. Here we go. That's what we'll do. That's fine. Yeah, we barely see her face anyway.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Well, apparently I can, even though everything's going blurry.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that bigger tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
For some reason, I just have this horrible cough tonight again. So this is where we're gonna look.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
Alright.
You'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Okay, it won't let me use it. I'm gonna do a specific build here. Now, I may get some flack for this, but I'm kind of going for a laser gun user. And we'll keep endurance at 5. We'll pop up charisma to 6. Intelligence to 6. Last time I did intelligence of 10, I think, and just left everything else 5, but I might regret this build, but we'll just go with it. Agility of 6 and a luck of 6. Alright.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news.
It's kind of...
Your vitals are good.
He'll change...
That don't mean them bullets can leave you nuttered in the big...
Shut up! He'll change his response to that depending on what you pick. Boing, boing, boing. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a seat in our dirty underwear here.
Alright. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing.
Now, I'm just gonna pick things randomly here because I'm gonna change it at the end. Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Campfire.
Enemy.
Bribe.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
We're gonna say strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I ain't given to relying... I don't even know what you... okay, agree.
I'm always fixing to be the... I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Nope.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
Space age technology.
Last one.
Looks like a clown. Head on a pillow.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results.
I will.
See if it all seems right to you.
So basically, completely... With those answers, I got energy weapons, explosion, and science. I am going to take it off explosives. I'm keeping it on energy weapons because I like energy weapons. Take it off science as well. No, we're going to leave it on science. And then we're going to put it on repair. Yeah, I'm going to regret this build, I think. But we'll see how it works.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
Okay.
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Well, in fact, I do. Alright. So, you know, some of these are good, but the negatives are so bad. I'm definitely taking Wild Wasteland just because it's fun. It adds a bunch of stuff to the game that you normally can't get. And then... See, now, natured would be good, except for you lose all your attack stuff, which really sucks. I think I am going to pick... See, degrading is really bad. Four Eyes is really good, except for you always have to have glasses. I don't even know if I can't remember if you can get them in this room. I am going to take Small Frame. Yes, I will get crippled limbs a lot more. However, I will get a +1 to my agility.
Alright, I guess that about does it.
Uh-huh.
Come with me, I'll see you out.
Alright. Well, actually, what you do in here, because taking stuff in here is no penalty. And believe me, you need the money. And unfortunately, pre-war books in this version of the game really don't do crap. Yeah, I'm just taking everything. Anything that's not bolted down, thank you very much. Take these seeds, and take that knife, take that can, there's nothing in there. And I will take all of these, because ammo is very good. I'll take the crown. I'm going to take this, and this, and that. It's like, do what we tell you to do. I wonder how close we are to overweight. I may have to drop stuff. At least it's not that far away. And hey, you can't sleep in this bed. You can steal everything that's not bolted down, but you can't sleep in that bed. You can go in this room and steal that cleaner and that plunger. There doesn't seem to be anything else to loot. We'll take that, and that, and that, and that, and that. That, and that, and that. That. Nothing in there. This guy is going to have nothing for himself after I am done with this room. When it's legal to steal from somebody, I will pick up everything. Did I loot both of these? I did. Okay. I will pick up everything possible. Even when it's not legal, I'll pick up everything possible. Yeah, I know. I know what you want me to do. Whoa. Leggy! Taking that blood pack. Do not have more than 25, I don't believe. But I am taking all that. Taking that paperweight. Leave it alone. Taking the hot plate, though. Everything that's not bolted down is mine. Yeah, I know what you want me to do, game, but I'm just not doing it. Stim packs are good. Radix is good. Bone saw, yeah. Ooh. As you can see, I'm not leaving much time for you guys to see what I'm doing, unfortunately.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in.
Nice.
I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin.
Ooh, laser pistol.
But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back.
Victor,
I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Okay. Oh, hardcore mode. No, thank you. I don't need anything trying to kill me any more than what this world's going to. Because, seriously, this one I find a lot harder than Fallout 3. I just do. And we're outside. And it's bright, like in the first game. It's kind of funny that I'm playing this one over that one. Anyway, this is the dog's house. This is, we're in the Mojave. Here's our Pip-Boy. This is just ridiculous. It's like, well, in the first game, there's a reason for him to have a Pip-Boy. Oh, great, now we're making New Vegas. Now it gives us a good chance to make a whole new menu system and stuff, and I can just see the upper execs. Don't fix what's not broken! Rawr! And they have to do this. Anyway, so this is your condition screen. These little bars here tell you how close you are to crippling something on your body. Here's your hit points, your AP, your action points, your rads. Currently have 0. This is my effects, because I'm wearing a jumpsuit. My special. My skills currently. I got a plus to melee weapons and speech. My perks so far. And nothing in general. All weapons fall under a weapon category, blah 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 blah. I will explain a game. I get 2 of these? Huh. Well, it's not going to repair much, but we will repair it. Why did they give us 2 knives? Did I pick up one when I was in there? Yes, 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 yes. I am really not used to playing this on the computer. I've been playing it on the Xbox, because when I first bought this game, for Fallout 3, it did not work well on my computer because of all the braking. Anyway, so here's the Mojave Desert. Looks pretty cool, pretty spiffy. If you've played any type of Fallout game, you pretty much want to loot everything you can in the beginning that you can, because you need money. And here's a robot. Different kind of robot.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Well, thank you. Thanks for digging me out of the grave.
I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Alright. Alright, see you later, Victor.
Happy trails!
I love the robots in this game. It just makes me envious of living in a world where we don't have robots. You know? Sold, mail drop. there anything in the garbage cans? No. Now, I know I have a quest to go do, but I got a bunch of stuff in my pockets that I kind of want to get rid of. So let's talk to this guy.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Alright, show me what you have for sale. Okay, he's got a good amount of caps, and we got a good amount of things that we just do not need. Our barter isn't that great. I'm gonna keep the anti-venom. I'm gonna keep... we're gonna sell these off. I usually don't use healing items very often. I try to get rid of things that have weight. I don't use food often. I do keep the drugs because they have no weight. I always get rid of that stuff. Keep the stim packs because they're free heals. Don't need sugar bombs. We'll keep the sunset sarsaparillas for now. We'll get rid of the wine. And here's the miscellaneous stuff that we really don't need. We need bobby pins. I'll explain what those do later, though most people already know what they do. Say, did you get all this stuff from the Doc's place? Ah, no, don't know what you're talking about. I found this stuff lying on the ground. That's alright, right? Get rid of these bottles that are unnecessary. Empty syringes we don't need. Flour can make stuff, but I don't need it. Here's some burned books. Just thought you would like some burnt books. Now later on I might want some of this stuff but for building things later, but currently right now I just don't need it. Here's some pre-war books. The first time I played through this, because being a fan of the first Fallout game, I held on to those all the way till the end. Could not find a place to give them to. I was expecting something like in the first game. And if you haven't played the first game, sorry, I'm kind of spoiling things, but here's some more stuff. Alright, well, we get almost 200 caps for doing all that. Okay, is there anything that you have that I would like? Yes, but nothing that I can really afford right now. Oh, what aid? Do you have any stim packs? See, stim packs are so expensive in this world because they're basically free heals. Alright.
Another satisfied customer. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
I really didn't like this addition to the game. Now, I know a lot of people modded the original Fallout 3 game, so they would have these kind of things, but I just can't get into it. Let's see.
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
That's important for later.
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it.
Alright.
Word of advice. Behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
Okay. Let's see here. I'd like to know more about Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Sure.
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
It just makes me think of meth dealers. See you later, buddy.
Take it easy now.
Yep. Now, see how it turns red there? That means you're stealing. And if he sees you, as we are currently detected... Oops. How the heck did I do that? Well, I know how I did. So, anything that's in these rooms are usually red, which is sad. I kind of want to walk past you, dude. Thank you. I swear you had something sitting on the ground, but maybe not. So you will lose karma. Karma in this game is your alignment. The more karma you lose, the more likely you have bounty hunters coming at you.
If you're looking for supplies, Chad over at the general store can help you out.
Alright, see you later, buddy. If you have a lot of karma, you get mercenaries after you. If you don't, you get bounty hunters. Let's talk to you, Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
I mean, nothing like that. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You were a prospector? Like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Huh. Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just
that felt
they
good.
make you part of them whether you like it or not.
Just cracked all my
Towns like Good
knuckles.
Straits and Trim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's so important about Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Now, I won't be talking to everybody like this constantly, but just to kind of give a premise of the game, for those of you who haven't played it, you definitely want to know this backstory. What do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Anything else? Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Alright, see you later, Pete.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Alright. Just kind of like the beginning of Fallout 3, the Good Springs has an area that starts out over there that you can kind of run around. Well, let's go into the Prospector's Saloon, which apparently are salvagers.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Wow, your voice sounds very familiar from the first one. Doc Mitchell said you can teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you.
Yeah.
Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright. I don't know, follow you around. You're not too bad looking, and you're in all leather. Wow. Flashing arrow on your compass shows the location objective. Okay, there are some really neat stuff out here. There's a floor safe that we can't open. Thought there was a book. Oh, there it is. Salesman Weekly. If you ever need to get your barter up, you can use that. I think it's barter. Anyway, we're not going to steal anything just yet at this point.
If you're looking for supplies, chat over at the
Oh,
general
you're
store
the
can
same
help you
dude
out.
from before. Can we get out through the back, or... These are just bathrooms, yeah. Now, of course, the buildings in this world are much better held out than the ones in the East Coast, because they were capital.
See the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alright. Well, we need to change our weapon. Oh, they already did it for us. Wow. And now we can hold this. We suck at guns, though. See?
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Yeah. To aim, push mouse 2. You mean... Ugh. I really suck with guns. Who knows? After this...
Start crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Oh, it does. Wow.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Actually, I did.
Tell you what. I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway.
Oh, I hate these
Brown
stupid
critters
things.
are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Alright. Did not mean to, try to attack you. This thing has more damage. However, we're better at laser pistols, so... I'm gonna put away that. You run faster when you don't have it out. And the dog got stuck. Wow. Now again, like I said, I don't have any mods on here. I think I said that. I don't have any mods on right now. And so we will see if we get a bunch of glitches. You know, I'm a horrible perv. Look at what I'm doing. Look at this. I'm even disgusted with myself, the fact that I'm doing this. This person's just a 3D image of bits and bytes, yet I'm staring at her ass. Alright, where are these critters? Come on. Come on. Look at the landscape. It's just absolutely beautiful. Oh, the dog finally caught up. Sweet. I love how it's the gun has a... Ooh. Well, we're detected.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out.
Alright.
Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else.
Alright.
Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Yeah. They've definitely increased the difficulty in this game for killing things. Like in Fallout, I had no problem killing things.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
I don't see it. Well, I don't see it. Oh, my perception just kicked in. Wow, there's two of them out there too. Aha! That's the VAT system. I have a 9% chance to hit, and a 15% for the head. Yeah, we're going to not do it that way. And they already see me because, again, we have no abilities. Oh, shoot. And I suck. Once in the face. So we will use the VAT system because I really suck at fighting. But we have a lot of AP because we have a pretty good agility or something. I can't remember what it is in this game now all of a sudden off the top of my head. Alright. Let's go ahead and loot you. Why are we getting double of everything? Oh, that's... Never mind, that's two different things. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and put away the gun. We'll stand up. And we'll go talk to her. Hey.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
Thanks.
There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll come with
Shouldn't
you.
take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
I'd follow you anywhere, Sonny. Oh, I'm so pathetic. Okay, jump over the dog. You know, their wells are really far away from their city. If this was the Capital Wastelands, they'd be constantly hit by raiders. Oh, we killed that one. There's another one out there. I just shot it in the crotch. I am taking everything to sell. Whoa, where are you going? Well, we'll reload our weapon here. Where the hell are you going, lady? You just went around this rock into a U-turn. Oh, you silly sod. There are still 2 out there. As you can see, the dots are still on the screen. And the screen also flashes slightly when we go through new areas. Hopefully it's not too laggy when I get done with this recording. I'm hoping that the recording even works. Hey, we discovered the source. Oh, they killed her. I tried to save her before she died. Oh, that sucks for you. Well, we're taking everything off you. And now you're nude. Well.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here.
I have
Best to accept it.
saved her
But
before.
you did what you promised.
But
Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal.
give me money.
One more thing I wanted
50
to tell
caps,
you.
not bad.
Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Yeah, but I don't do it
All right,
often.
then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alright. Well, they kind of basically tell you where to go. But we are going to take a look at the map to make sure that I know where we're going. Okay, so we're going up here. There may still be critters, so you gotta be careful. So we will continue to walk around. Like I said, I have saved